Let's see what's going on. What do the cards have to say about Sandra's job hunt? Let me see if I can find your cards first. We're going to the True Tarot from Rachel True, and I have a third one of these on the way. So these are really great, and they have a good guidebook. Let's see what's going on. Whoa. Okay. All right. So this is the True Tarot from Rachel True. What do the cards have to say about your job hunt? What do the cards have to say for Sandra about the job hunt? Give me a line of 5 to start with. A line of 5. Okay, all right. I'm getting a line of 5 meant to be going through here. I'll do a line of 5 here and then 5 through the middle. It's like these are guardrails. These are rails. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Same deck, second deck. I'm going through the middle line. And back to the third row. Hopefully you guys can see this well enough. Hopefully. What do the guys have to say? There's a strong desire for wanting to start and wanting to rush forward, not able to do that. This is the Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords, wanting to rush. And this is the Knight of Coins coming through. You're having to go a little bit slow on purpose. The Knight of Wands wants to rush too. All of this Knight energy, this desire to move forward, to go forward. It's not quite there yet. There will require a little bit of planning going on. You got the King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups. This is... You're planning. You need to be strategic and logical. You need to let go of something that is burdensome. There's something you're carrying that is too burdensome and needs to be set down until it is. You don't get the Nine of Cups until after that, going forward. What we have here is the Four of Cups, not seeing what's being offered, and it's almost like you've got to peek through the universe. This is something that, when we do this, sometimes it's like, little kids are scared to see. There's something you need to look at that you haven't seen yet. Scared to see, rejecting something. You need to look a little bit closer at something. This is second chances coming up. This is being true to yourself. This is Judgment card. Really, really strong healing energy on this card. And Prince of Cups, surprise. An element of surprise is brought forward. This with the card of something that you're rejection, something that you've seen or may have already seen is worthy of a second look as far as what's going on with the job, what's going on with the aspect of where you want to spend your time and how you want to spend your time. It's worth looking at again, something you have not seen. Now going back down, there's something that is a little bit hidden, mysterious, shrouded. The High Priestess is here. Both of these are secrets and mystery type cards, both of these. When you have the High Priestess, hopefully you can see that, and the Moon, there's some kind of deception. There might be a little bit of self-deception that's gone on with you. There could be something that is a little bit misjudged is what I'm getting. You may have misjudged something in the situation. Go back to your judgment. Look again. Look through a different lens this time. Look through a different point. Where was there fear used in making a decision? Is there fear being too much in the ether now? It feels like there is something that you're hesitant about that needs to be resolved. Second chance, hope, and healing here. These are both cards of second chances here. This is the Star, True North, and going forward. And it's lining up with the Star, the Judgment, and the Prince of Wands here. There's something that is action that's actionable that needs to happen for you. Next out, next row, let me show you this. This is very interesting. You've got the Eight of Wands, a lot that you're sending out and a lot coming at you. This is back and forth, a lot of back and forth right now. Now, the Eight Wands can sometimes come up as a timestamp, sometimes mean 8 weeks or 2 months. This is coming out more as the message that you're telegraphing out there. The energy that you're keeping your mental state in isn't helping you. You're keeping your state more in this Five of Coins lack space, and this is creating burden energy right here. Across this line, you're bookending what could be fantastic in the center here. I'll show you this. This fantastic center energy right here is bookended by these two. It's like you're carrying the burden of fear, of worry, of being on the outside or not having enough. You're carrying the burden of lack in your mindset a little too much. When is it going to happen? Waiting is not the right question to be asking. You need to be asking a different question. There is acknowledgement of the place and space that you're in and how far you've come and the experience that you have that wants to go forward. This needs to get overcome before you move forward to this. Then here, finally, Hierophant comes in. This is usually promotion, new job, something like that, getting keys to the kingdom. It's coming, but it's going to take a little bit of time. What else does it have to say about this? Let's look for these for clarifier. Smack dab in the middle, if you please. I want a Hierophant opportunity that's coming here. Judgment in the middle. What's going on? King of Swords. Ugh. There's something you need to be more logical about and detach your emotion or your doubt from. There's some kind of knowledge that you already have that you need to pay attention to and look at it again. There's strategic going on. Now, if you think of the King of Swords, if you're thinking of the King of Swords like the master chess player, right? You're thinking of him as somebody that plans 3 months ahead or plans one move. And if you're in move A, and you're moving the pawns around and then trying to get the knights or the rooks or whatever, I'm not great at chess, whatever. If you're trying to get that all in line, you have to have other things lined up too. And this is what it's trying to give me, is you're wanting to rush, but there is certain things that need to be in line first. And there is doubt that needs thrown out, needs to be cleared out completely. A readiness to see what's being offered needs to be there for you. We're going to go one more clarifier on this one. I want a clarifier on this. Wow. Wheel of Fortune on this. Fate has something in mind and it feels like you want to control what's going on for you. We all want a sense of control, what we can control at certain times. And it really is often very limited. Our attitude is what we can control the biggest, but you're not allowing fate to step in. And this is where you need to have more trust in the universe, more trust in what you're doing, and the universe has you. You can make your plan, but other things need to come into motion. Some of these chess pieces that are being moved may not be being moved by your own hand. So that's what's going on. This is fate coming in. It wants to step in. You need to let go of some of this doubt stuff that's going on. Let go of that burden and this space of lack. Then things start moving forward. You know, usually I'll say, okay, this is when you've got the third number of the combination. And it feels like you've got the first and you keep doing the first. So if you were going to open a locker and say the combination is 10, 12, 41, you're going 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You're not letting the other two come in because you're stuck in one path, one groove. It needs to shift. That's what I'm getting for you. That feels complete. So you'll know more of what that means than I do, but that's what it feels like. And it feels like the promotion, once you let go, the promotion, the job, everything, the readiness, the hopes and dreams coming through. And you also have the 9 up in the corner on this, the 9 of Cups, the wish card, and the wish about the new job coming through. It happens when you are more open to receive and when you let the universe do a little bit more of the driving on this one. It's not that you have to abdicate all control, but you have to trust the universe a little bit more. That's what I got on that. So that's complete. I'm going to get some water. If you guys want to get on the paid list, this is how you can do it. The links aren't in my bio right now, but they will be hopefully when Phil gets home tomorrow or later tonight, that he can get that set up and fixed. But it's Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. These are the reads that I do. This is the price list. Sometimes I wish I had a way, and I'm sure there's a way to drop it down in the menu a little bit smarter, but that's what I've got. So, okay, a little bit of water for me, and then we'll keep going. But yeah, I hope that helped. It didn't seem like that energy was far off. It was just more about shifting. So that's a good thing. So yeah, but that's what we've got. So, okay. Oh, goodness, it's warm. I could make a banner like Steph uses. If I knew how to do it, I should look that up and figure out how to do that. I guess I'm going to have to. So something like that is going to have to happen. So anyway, but yeah, that's what we got going on. And good morning, guys. Yeah. When you see me pause and kind of look, I'm like, is that complete? Is that complete? It's complete. So, okay. I hope that helps. All right. Okay. Okay, Steph, thanks. Steph says she'll help me figure out the banner. So great. Hey there, Michelle. Hey, hey. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's such strange energy in the air today. It's like through my window on one side I can see like really gray, stormy, what looks like ominous clouds. And then through this window, which is literally maybe 10 feet away, I've got a small window, and then I've got this big window back here. And through this one, it's just sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Both of those conditions are happening. Which one are we focusing on? That's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, the way we focus and the way we shift our energy, it really isn't so much about the external. It's about us choosing how we want to focus, choosing how we shift our energy. So don't know what that's about, but okay, all right, yeah. So Mo is giving me the nod on that. Okay, and Mo is giving me something that has the post-it. It's like the post-it, and it says storm, and it says question. It says storm. See if I can write it for you. I'm getting the go ahead to write, so give me a second. I'll try and get some paper. Show you what Mo is writing. Okay. So forgive. This is what we got. I don't know if I've got this right. Close enough. This is what she's giving me. It's like the post-it looks like this. Crazy. And it says storm, and the O has the I in it. That's what I've tried to draw real quick. But yeah, we're in the eye of the storm. The storm in the question mark. Is it a storm? Is it something we want to carry? Are we on the other side? How close is it to coming up? How ominous is it? It's up to us. We're in the eye of the storm is what we're getting. What about that? Anything else? No. Okay. That's all Mo has is storm with the eye of it. What is it like to be in the eye of the storm? Whatever that is for each individual of us may vary, but that's what's going on. Steph says she had a dizzy spell on her live, so ended it, meditated, and got that I felt the shift. It's on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. The shift, the energy, all of this that's going on is big. Today is a big day in the spiritual awakening, in the spiritual community, in the community at large, for awakening, revolution, for rising up, for going forward, for standing strong, standing tall, for remembering, reclaiming, for reasserting what is our power and what is within our control is huge. So that's what's going on. That would be this is the calm. This is a little scary. The eye of the storm is up to you. It's the question. Are you in the eye of the storm? Can you keep your peace like you're in the eye of the storm? Where does it go? How much do you let the storm affect you? How much preparedness or readiness are you there at? And it's a note to get centered. Yes. It's a note to get centered. To get centered, get ready. Some people would say, well, strap in. You know, like when you get, yeah, okay, that's sufficient. You go on the roller coaster ride. Nobody goes on a roller coaster ride without strapping in and being like, okay, they're ready for this up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what it is. So yeah, that's what I got. So anyway, okay, let me show you what I've got going on here. This is the reads that we're doing today. We've got the blind and also the year ahead. And then we've got the mini, the full, and the specialty reads. And this is how you can pay. Let Kim know if you get a reading, guys. Kim keeps me straight on what reads are happening and what's going down. And then if you have any other questions, like if you want to see a deck and I happen to have it, I'm happy to show what's going on with those decks. But it's Venmo, at A Feisty Butterfly, Cash App, $, The Feisty Butterfly, and PayPal, afeistyButterfly@gmail.com. You guys know the drill. I mean, this commercial, I want to throw that, but it probably is helpful. It's probably good for me to do. So anyway, you want to do a blind for Sandra? Okay. All right. I think I saw something come through on that, and I'm just great with that. That works. A blind for Sandra. Well, those are unusual. Okay. Just 1 second. 1 second, sweetie. There's another one. There's another deck. Give me a second. There we go. It's this Rooted Woman deck. This one's coming up a lot lately. I don't know why. Okay, so we've got the map from Collaborating Reads. I forget what the name of this is. It's gorgeous. I'm going to have to go look at the box sometime. And then the Rooted Woman. So let's see what's going on. And this one was the one that came first. So let's see. Let's see what's happening. Poor Sandra. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, all right. Very interesting. Okay, all right. What's happening for you is you're in the midst of a transformation. You don't even barely know what's going on. You've scratched the surface of something, but you barely can even see what's going on. So I'm going to flip this down to the card so you can see really quick, and then I'll pick them up one at a time. What I laid down was the column first, then 2 out to the side, and then filled in the corners. We'll see what's going on. So there it is. So here we go. If you want to screenshot it, there it is. Hopefully it's all in there. And then we're going to go back up here. Okay. All right. What I'm getting is when you're doing transitioning work, you tend to take it in a way that is heavier, 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 but it needs to be lighter. It needs to be simpler and not so much worried about. You have the Peony, the Bluebird, and then Enchanted coming up. And this is the way that these came up in this kind of column, right? So the Peony, really, really talking about the sweet essence and the healing essence, but mostly the sweetness that needs to be remembered, felt, and stopped for. Slow down and stop for it. The Bluebird, something that you've already got. It's like whatever is in your hand is already here. And the Bluebird song you can hear in your ear. Be aware of ringing in your ears. Be aware of when you're hearing the ringing, or when you're hearing something and it may not actually be there. It's like, what did I hear? Was somebody talking? Spirit is trying to get through on the audio, on the audience. Also watch for lyrics to drop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. This is something, this part of the ear right here with the cartilage where they sometimes pierce for migraine, the date. It's like, this is, it's like you need to be doing this, almost like you're a swimmer that's trying to pop your ears after you've had water in them. This is what's going on. And it's feeling, this is like, you got, I know this sounds goofy. I don't care. This area, when you're pushing on this and bouncing on this, it's like you're blocking out the rest of the world, focusing, asking to receive, and letting the lyrics drop. So when you're getting this ringing in the ears, when you're hearing something that no one's in the house, no one's in the room, but you're hearing something and you want clarity, you need to tune in. This is a way you can signal to tune in. And then the Enchanted coming through. Letting this be less serious work and just a drop, a note from the universe, a message from the universe. They're broadcasting to you, maybe not full-time all day long, but almost very, very frequently. Your guides are trying to get your clair audios to come in. So allow yourself to explore the lyrics, explore the words, allow the words that are spoken, the words you speak, and the lyrics you hear to carry you. Very, very interesting. The message is trying to be carried on the wind or on the wing, with the scent on the breeze of the flowers, with the hearing coming on. This is what's going on for you. Okay, we're going to go to the sides of this blind. We've got the deep freeze and the magic stream coming in. Now, there are places and spaces that there's hidden nature, hidden magic, and we don't even know that. I saw something the other day, and it was about this frozen waterfall. And this is what's being pulled to my consciousness now. We've got the deep freeze, and we've got the magic stream. This frozen waterfall was off the road, not too far off the road. And if you lived nearby, you might know it. If you were local, you might know it. But if you lived with like 50 or 100 miles, you might not know it's there. There's something about this where you slow down, you get off the road, get off the path, and you find out what the locals have to offer, to bring forward, to draw forward. And you see the magic that is there. You see the beautiful in the magic stream. You see what's going on here. You have to slow yourself down first in order to get into flow. You've been in deep hibernation, almost like lockdown, yes. You've been in deep hermit mode. You've been in deep hermit mode, and that's not doing nothing. There is achievements that happen when we go deep, deep within, when we know the knowledge, the lesson of isolation, aloneness, stillness, and solitude. When we know all of those lessons, they are all components of hermit mode, then we are allowed to shine the light. When we understand and embrace our solitude, we don't feel frozen anymore. We let the flow happen through. So there's much going on, even if the waterfall itself looks frozen. Even if the water looks like it's frozen, it's not. There's much going on in this period of time. We've got the hermit energy coming in here, and we've got the witch, the Bansi, the keening woman, the letting go of whatever it is that needs to be mourned, lost, and allowed to move through is coming through. And then miss the divine madness. When somebody is misunderstood, when somebody is mismatched, when there is something that is at odds, there is a breaking apart, a tearing apart, a rending of something that needs to be done. You've got the miss, you've got the rending, and then you have the rendering. The rendering comes after. The breaking apart comes first. This is, yes. The crack in the cocoon comes first. It's what happens before the butterfly is released. This is significant transformation you're undergoing. There is a time of contract going on for you. There's a remember of how you walk the earth. There's a remember of how it was in your earlier years. Give me a minute with this one. There's something about going to this place, and this green is coming through so huge, so strong. The number on it is 16. There's something about when something is vibrant, young, growing, fresh, and like it's like unstoppable energy that wants to go forward, wants to go forward, wants to go forward. The commitment to a thing in this sacred marriage card is coming out very, very strongly. The commitment to the thing going forward is huge. It's what breaks through the ice. It's what allows the flow to continue through. And then here we have the Maka, which is strength and endurance. If we look at tarot, we were to see the strength card, we see the lady and the lion, we see the figure 8 on its side, the balancing, the balancing. If we see the temperance card, we see the pouring of one cup to another, the balancing, the balancing. This is what's coming through. The strength needs to be there to go through, to push through, to move through, to flow through. It's not always about push. It's more about flow, getting in the natural flow. What else is coming through here? One more, yeah. And I don't know if this is called the fairies or dream fairies. I have no idea. The woodland. This is something about this coming back to the woodland is important for you. Really important for you. If you were like in Hobbitville, I'd be saying get back to the Shire, get back to the Shire. Or go to where it feels like the Shire. This is going to the groves, going to the green spaces, the places that are very, very healing and sacred to you. You need to get back there, get back there. There's new growth happening there. There's a returning to this fertileness, the returning to what felt like joy. This is also a returning to a part of yourself that you have left behind. Maybe you used to do a lot of knitting, or maybe you used to do a lot of reading. Those are some of the things that I've loved to do and really dived in hard in my past. It feels like the universe is wanting you to dive in hard to something that you used to enjoy quite a lot in your past and go into that joy space again. This is where you're going to find the strength that carries you through. Anything else? No, go back into, dive deep into this. It's like you could dive into this and find this here. Yeah, if a portal were to be opened up by that magic stream, you could dive right through that waterfall into the stream and end up in a forest. Let the portal that your mind carries you through and to be allowed to thrive. Let your mind be allowed to thrive and carry you to these different portals and places. It's hugely important for you. I don't know what that's about, but that's what's coming through. That's complete. Holy cow. Guys, sometimes I just don't even know what's going to come through. Well, I never know what's going to come through. I just trust and follow whatever it is that's coming. But that's what's coming through for you. And the green spaces, I keep getting, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a fern when I don't know what kind of plant does this. Looks like a little fern, and maybe I've got it wrong, but it like uncurls. The leaf of it uncurls as it grows. So that's what I'm getting. So that's what's coming through as the imagery and the metaphor for you. So that's what I got. Okay, let me get some water and we will keep on going. It's a fern? Yeah, I don't know my plants well enough. I mean, I've got some pothos and I can keep some plants alive. And I love having plants, but I don't have one that looks like what my mind is bringing forward. So that's what I got. We always called it the prayer plant. Oh, okay. I may have to look that up. Yeah. Oh, these are the nails, blessedly. So I went and got them done and got purple on them. And I felt like that was a good thing to do. So I got my nails redone, and it's like, okay, I don't know if Phil's going to love them or not, but okay. So Phil thought I ought to have 0 fucks on this one. I'm like, no, I cannot do that. Not going to do that. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on. All right. Smiles from Sandra. Good, good. I hope it's helpful. I hope it makes sense to you. And if you do have a fern that needs attention or do have plants like that around you, pay attention to the green around you because it's really asking you to. There's some kind of magic in there in those plants that is deeper for you than is for me, but that's what I'm being told to tell you. And I have the ZZ plant, the Raven ZZ. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So yeah, the ZZ plants, they're super cool. They're super, super cool. So yeah, thank you, Kim. Yes, I do. So Kim, did you update the list? Let's see what's going on. Okay, it looks like Krista, ooh, an hourglass reading. Is that right? A blind and a pinch and an hourglass reading. Okay. Let's do the blind plus a pinch and the hourglass reading. Okay. Let's go into the blind for you first. Wow, we're going to Madame Endora's. That's kind of interesting. Wait. Stop. Holding off. What are we doing? So, okay, guys, I'm reading this sign. Kim, what are you trying to get my attention to do? And I'll just wait. Sorry, I know. Like, I always feel like, oh, I gotta keep going. But I'm waiting to see what Kim's message is. Usually it's pretty significant, so we'll see what's going on. So, okay, Kim, I'm paying attention. We'll see what's happening. Okay. Hey there, Dawn. Hey, Carla. Hey. All right. So, Kim, did you have a message for me? Okay. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out if we're going to do a blind or a pinch or an hourglass. I thought that what I'm seeing is Krista has sent for that, so I just want to see if that's what's going on. So, Kim, is there something up? We'll just see. All right, I'm going to put the